Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. So, wow, it's getting testy. All right, testy. 1, 2, 3. Trump met the press gaggle or whichever, and he said some things. I think he actually said something about Acosta and April Ryan in this exchange before he had took this question from this other reporter, Abby Phillips from CNN. And obviously, Trump's not a fan of CNN. Neither am I. And he was pretty rough on her. I don't like April Ryan. I mean, it's not that I don't like her. I don't dislike. I try not to dislike anybody. I don't. But I understand Trump's response to her. I thought she was rude, and so was Acosta, and so was the other African American reporter who asked him questions about being a nationalist, and basically just. I mean, it's getting out of control. It really is. It's going from being like assertive and standing your ground to just flat out straight being rude every single time and just pushing to the point where you're almost just intentionally trying to trigger him. However, in this case, in this reporter's case, I didn't think she did that. I think I didn't like this one. I thought he was wrong about this. I did. I have to be honest. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be honest. You shouldn't, because they're not honest. They're not fair. They don't care about fair. They don't. They do not. But I can't help it, man. And actually, I think Trump is, I think Trump is just a nice guy. I really do. I think it wouldn't even surprise me if he kind of regretted this one, maybe. I mean, before Trump ran for president, and before Trump ran for president, they used to say he was black because he has gold in all his buildings and he loves gold, and he does, and because I guess African Americans like gold, and that he was just the things he liked in his buildings. He likes bold statements, and I don't know. So, and he dated a black girl, half black girl. I thought she was black. I think he might have dated a black girl, a full black girl as well, earlier in his life when he was like a young man. I think he did. But here it was more recent. Before he dated Melania, he dated a biracial girl. And she actually said he never, ever said anything disparaging about any race, And so, but he was pretty hot to trot today, man. Again. So here, I'll start with, he called April Ryan a loser here. And then that was from the exchange from the other day when at the Acosta press conference. And actually, that exchange was pretty. It's old by now. I don't know if you want to even see it. Why don't I start with that, and then I'll go to the loser comment. Then I'll finish with the one where he basically he says she is a stupid question. He's tough on it. Okay, these videos real quick. This is the Acosta press conference. But here he's talking to April Ryan. They have an exchange. April Ryan's trying to ask a question in between the other reporters, but there's another reporter who he basically called on first, who's already standing. But, they all try to get their questions asked and answered and so forth. And that's what he's referencing, among other things, when he says today, he calls us a loser at the press gaggle in front of the White House, I guess. And then he moves on to Abby Phillips. Abby Phillips, right? Okay, so here we go, as quick as possible, and then I'll play him talking about her, and then he takes the question from Abby Phillips. I believe that's the sequence of events.
Sit down, please. Sit down. I didn't call you. Excuse me. I'm not responding. Talking to this gentleman. Would you please sit down? Excuse me. Would you please sit down? Please go ahead. It's such a hostile media. It's so sad. You asked me, but no, you rudely interrupted him. Go ahead. So.
Okay, so, and here he is talking about that same reporter, April Ryan. Okay, who's at I forget where she is. She's not. I don't know if she has a contract with CNN anymore. I don't think she does. She's over like at an independent. I forget the name of it, but she's kind of like on her own more, I think. But here's what he says about her today.
You have to treat the presidency with respect. If you've ever seen him dealing with Sarah Huckabee Sanders, it's a disgrace. And he does it for, the reason. The same thing with April Ryan. I watch her get up. I mean, you talk about somebody that's a loser. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She gets publicity, and then she gets a pay raise, or she gets a contract with, I think, CNN. But she's very nasty, and she shouldn't be. She shouldn't be. You've got to treat the White House and the office of the president.
Okay, so, and lastly, the incident with the exchange with Abby Phillips, she basically is asking about the acting Attorney General, Whitaker. I forget his first name, Whitaker, Matthew Whitaker, and and that's what the questions are about. And so let me play. Because that one skips the first question. He answers her first question, and then she asks a follow-up question, and the follow-up question is what gets him gets the response that he says. Where is it? Okay, all right.
Do you expect Matt Whitaker to be involved in the Russia probe? Do you want him to?
It's up to him.
Do you want him to rein in Robert Mueller?
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
All right, so here it is over at CNN.
What he said.
Do you want him to rein in Robert Mueller?
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
Okay, so that's the situation there, and I didn't care for the last that. I thought my general impression of her, she's actually pretty nice, and I didn't care for that one. Sorry, man, I gotta be honest. So it's interesting. I was trying to find his black girl. I thought for sure he dated a black, an African American model, playmate maybe or something. I think he did, but I couldn't find it. But it brought up the New Yorker and an incident with Karen McDougal, which it's crude, and he's being crude. He's a crude dude, in private. We all are. I mean, when we're talking like normally off camera in any kind of normal setting, business setting, just a regular setting, where you're speaking freely amongst each other. So with Karen McDougal, and he's riding in a limo with her and another person. And the other person remarks that she dated an African American person at one point, and he remarks on that, and they both are offended by it. But to me, I just don't even know if I want to go here, man. But to me, it actually indicates he's not racist, because he's not really bothered by it, there's no way I'm reading it, man. It's in there, dude. And he basically says that, she liked the black guy because he had a big dick, but it just tells me that, he's not all bunged up about it, and I don't know. To me, that indicates this dude grew up in New York City, all these people. He grew up around every other possible ethnicity, religion from the time he was born, and so it's just not a big deal to him, to me, in my opinion. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching my videos. The odds of me uploading that are, you know, I'd say 1 in 10. So if you're watching this, it's the one. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.